Hey guys, so good evening to all of you. For this video, I want to do something different to cater to everyone that's following the channel. I want to talk about cryptocurrency charts, then the Philippine Stock Exchange, some charts from the PSE, then also we're going to look at some US stocks as well. So we cater to everyone so that I've seen that over the past few weeks, we've been seeing a growing trend of Filipinos wanting to trade the cryptocurrency market, and that's why we're adding that also to the list of charts that we're trying to analyze. And also, I guess just to show you guys that yung skills na pwede nyong gamitin for technical analysis, you can interweave them for both US, Philippine, and cryptocurrency markets, because the tools that you could use for technicals are primarily the same, and the strategies that you can deploy in all of this. So, yun. Before I begin, also, please do note that please, no matter what I talk about here in YouTube, do not buy, sell, hold, or avoid the stock. And I know you've heard this over and over, but not just stocks or cryptos. Whatever gets spoken here, do not transact just because it's talked about here. Please remember, it's your money, it's your responsibility. Please take the time to do your own due diligence before you transact, before you do something, before you buy, before you sell, before you hold. And never ever buy something just because you also hear it from a friend. Please take the time to research things on your own. So for cryptocurrencies, I want to start everything off with BNB because it had so much action, no, over the past few days. And right now, what's so interesting, intraday kanina, just a few minutes ago, it hit, I think, above 600 plus. And today we're seeing it around 5. At the time that I'm recording this, no, this is being recorded 6:16 p.m. Yun yung interesting sa crypto, no, kailangan mo lagyan ng timestamp because it's so fast that at the time na baka nag-post ka, iba na yung presyo niya. But what's nice about technicals is you see everything also from at least from a direction standpoint. And as you can see right here, I want to pinpoint this to all of you is that number one, the 7-day moving average, the 25-day moving average, and the 99-day moving average, they're still relatively bullish right now. You also have the 7-day moving average sloping up, denoting that there's a level of momentum still. And as you can see right here, I drew this yesterday. This is the upward trending line, also confirming whatever upward movement that we are seeing also for BNB. And if I'll draw a resistance here, you have a resistance at the 337 mark, which after it got broken out from right here, which was around April 4, we started to see BNB continually move faster and continually push higher as well. So whatever we're seeing right now from a day-to-day standpoint, it's still pretty much BNB breaking out from certain resistances, accompanied also and confirmed by moving averages, denoting that it's relatively bullish as of today. That being said, also, I just want to show this from an hourly standpoint to show you how things have been moving also from a 4-hour perspective, as you can see right here. So from a 4-hour perspective, it's quite evident that you have some selling happening at the 578 level, but from a at least from a candlestick standpoint, you have your wick right here around the 638 level where there's a bunch of selling that happened. I want to point this out as I zoom in. You will see more breakdowns start to happen. So 1-hour chart, you see the 1-hour candlestick break below the 7-day moving average, and right now at present is where we are. It's currently unfolding. No, you're seeing it. You're seeing the current candlestick right now push, but still below the 7-day moving average. Then if I zoom in further, 15-minute chart, you're currently seeing it from a 15-minute standpoint below the 7-day moving average and also below the 25-day moving average. So you'll notice the difference sa diskarte ng people who are trading it from shorter term perspectives, because for those who are trading it from shorter term perspectives, yung sell signal from those particular candlesticks have already come out. For those who are trading it from longer perspectives, you will also see it right here that di pa naman lumalabas yung sell signal doon, then you don't actually have to do something. So a lot of people have been asking, ano ba mas maganda gamitin? Should I use something that's shorter or should I use something that's longer? The answer to that is shorter, longer time frame, it doesn't really matter. What matters the most is if your sell signals get hit, if you're using a shorter time frame, then you sell. If your sell signals are not yet hit and then you're using a longer time frame, longer minute versus minute versus hour versus day, wala pang sell signal doon, then you just follow it. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. If you're using this 15-minute time frame, then you should have been out of your position also kasi nabasag na niya yung moving averages na yun. If you're using a daily candlestick, right here, hindi pa niya nababasag. So, that's what I'm saying, that even if meron very volatile moves yung cryptocurrency market, you can still trade it based on what your plan is. I wanted to share this also, highly connected to BNB. I think you could also peg this. You have cake, and as you can see right here, same din siya. Breakout. I'll put this level here. Let me allow me to write this line here. Lagyan natin ang horizontal line here. This is your resistance. And after the breakout of the 1920 mark, we started to see it push up as well. So similar progression, similar look also to how what the BNB is. It's also building its own upward trending line right here. And then it also started to break out with the 7 and the 25-day moving average is relatively bullish. Since we're looking at the cryptocurrency market, I want to zoom in. As you can see right here, as I zoom in even further, yung shorter time frames, mas madali siya nabasag. So same progression for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, that every time you trade shorter durations, mas madali mabasag yung mas madali mabasag yung moving averages. The shorter you are, mas mabilis ka dapat also mag-transact in that particular level. So that's where we are for cake. I hope that you're learning, and I hope that this is something that's adding tremendous value to you, because at the end of the day, that's all I want. That's why I keep making videos, hindi lang stocks na Philippines ngayon, but I keep making videos wherever you may be, because the end goal of this is I just want you to learn and get as much as possible. I want to talk about Ethereum, but before that also, for those who want to learn from technical analysis, we're having a Zoom live session. I'll put the link in the description below. It will be this May 2021, but what I'm doing is I'm also catering it now, not just Philippine stocks. Dati, Philippine stocks lang, tapos nag-progress US stocks, but we're gonna tailor fit this on how you can analyze using technical analysis for both Philippine, for both US, and for both the cryptocurrency market. So what's nice about that, whatever tools that you have will allow you to be able to progress, and it will allow you also to be able to analyze your charts better. For those also who are asking, I've been trying to experiment, and I've been trying to also learn how to use TradingView. For those who want something that's more that has more level of detail, you can search TradingView. Put in the link. I'll put it in the description below. But they have access also that's relatively free. Na hindi nyo kailangan bayaran. But a lot of the other charts, no, the more access you want, I think they have a premium for it as well. So this is Ethereum. In yesterday's video, we talked about it, that it was starting to consolidate, and it is still consolidating. And if you'll allow me to zoom out right here, very, very evident, no, yung sideways progression niya. 1,400 level of support, then you have another support, you have a resistance at the 2,000 mark. But something happened, that's what I discussed yesterday, na breakout yung 2,000 level, and the 2,000 area right now is your level of support, and then your short-term resistance right now is somewhere around here. If you'll allow me to zoom in, this is your short-term resistance somewhere around the 2,100 mark for Ethereum. So that's where we are for ETH. Yung breakout niya, wala siyang masyadong large pushes, but after the breakout, it's consolidating. And I think I said this in another video, that yung pinaka, I think, main difference nito, no, versus other versus BNB, I think the biggest issue that a lot of people have for Ethereum is when you're comparing ERC20 versus BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, mas mahal yung fee sa ERC, which is giving it a lot of scalability issues. The Binance Smart Chain is relatively cheaper, especially for those who are focusing on a lot of decentralized exchanges. So there. Next thing I'd like to talk about right now, aside from this, is let's transition naman sa PSE. So guys, comment below, no? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you want me over the next few months to just focus primarily on cryptos, or do you still want a transition na bawat chart na pinag-usapan natin, meron Philippines din, meron din US? But let me know. I want to know your thoughts, because at the end of the day, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to give you as much value as possible, because at the end of the day, the more people we help, the more people also we give value to, the more people get better, and then we give a shot also and a chance for more and more Filipinos to actually earn. So here's where the PSEI is naman. As you can see right here, no, it closed lower. Yung thing to watch out for is value turnover sa Philippines right now is not as strong, it's not as high. And as you can see right here, wala masyado nagbago from the last time we made a video on the PSEI. 100-day moving average bearish, 50-day moving average is bearish, ADX is bearish, MACD still hasn't crossed above the zero line level. If you'll put this downward trending line, hindi pa rin to nababasag. Current progression right now for the PSEI is 6624 resistance, 6425 support, and that's the current consolidatory range for the PSEI. 6624 resistance, 6425 support. As you can see also right now, what we're seeing is the fact that it's lower is primarily because it failed to break out the 6624 resistance. I need water, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry, nabulunan ako ng umiinom. Live pa naman, ano pa naman to? Unedited. So that's how it looks like right now. 6624, and whatever downward movement that we have is primarily because failed to break this downward trending slope, failed to break the 20-day moving average, and failed to break the 6625 resistance level. So that's where we are for the PSE. Ayala had the most value turnover for the day, but the same thing also, it's still consolidating. 35.66 resistance, 33.73 support. Whatever we're seeing is primarily because it failed to break out the 35.66 resistance. That's where the 200-day moving average is. That's where the 20-day moving average also is, which is acting as a resistance level. MACD is still below zero. ADX is still bearish as of now. Our Ali is close still to the oversold levels. But please remember this, whatever we're seeing right now is because it broke this upward trending line that we had at the first week of March. Again, 35.66 resistance, 33.73 support level. That's where it's currently progressing right now. It's consolidating, but I just want to note this. The longer it consolidates, it's also trying to build this particular downward trending slope. So, in my opinion, if the 33.73 level does not hold, possible retracements 31.73, then 29.29. I want to put BDO also because ganun pa rin yung BDO. It's still moving in almost the same sideways market right here. 99.87 support, 105 resistance, and then walang nagbago from the last time I did this. This is still its current consolidatory level. And even if I zoom in right here, this is where it's moving. 115 as your main level of resistance. And then let's look at dito since a lot of people also want to talk about dito. So wala nagbago sa dito. It's still also at the resistance at 11 point. I'll clean this up a bit so that it's easier for you to see it. Yan. Wala nagbago. The current resistance for dito is 11.5. Current support is 8.26. It's very close to where the 100-day moving average is right now. So again, should there be no momentum, it could hover here also kasi halos katabi niya yung 100-day and 20-day moving average. But should a sell down happen, possible narrative 8.26 level support. Now, for US tech stocks, I just want to show you Apple. What's so interesting about Apple, no? Very, very clear, solid bounce from this level of support, 118. What's interesting about that also is last week broke out from the 20, the 50, and the 100-day moving average. For those who want to make a quick trade in this, certain target prices and resistances should be around here, 137.8 and 143.8. Yun yung napansin ko, no? So dun sa mga malalaking tech stocks, so they're the ones that are really crushing it and pushing it. Alphabet right now, Google is continually moving towards its breakout. Ganun din yung Facebook. It's after breaking out from this level, it's pushing towards new highs already. So you have Google, you have Facebook pushing towards new highs, you have Apple, which is already starting to reverse. Then, if I want to add to this list, one of my favorite large cap US tech stocks also is continually breaking out and pushing into new and massive highs. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this. We covered 3 crypto stash tokens. two or three stocks, I think, sa Philippine markets, and four US tech stocks as well. For those who want to trade US markets, links are in the description below via eToro. You can trade also cryptocurrencies via eToro as well. But aside from US markets, cryptos, you get to trade commodities and other stocks, the global markets. But for those who want to trade Bitcoin, are in the description below for how you can trade it via Binance and how you can also trade other altcoins as well. So everything that you need to know about me is there. Please do note that this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Please talk to your financial advisor every time you want to make financial decisions. But I do hope that this video adds value to you, gives you information, and helps you also to make sense of what's happening in the Philippine, US, and cryptocurrency market. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this. And if you want more of this where we intertwine everything, US, Philippine, and crypto markets, please do let me know. And if you're new to this, my name's Marvin Yermo. I'm a stock market trader and investor. And ngayon, nagdadabble na rin sa cryptocurrency markets and nag-share na rin ng ideas sa inyo sa cryptocurrencies. But it just shows you that the tools that you have, pag natuto kayo mag-trade ng stocks using technicals, you can also use it in the cryptocurrency markets. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.